So in today's video, we are going to take a look at the A console from Sonimus. And what this plugin is saying it does is this is like running your audio through an analog console, an API console, and it's going to give you those same characteristics, by adding depth, warmth, punch, all those things you get from running it through an analog console. Now, is this going to be exactly the same as running it through a console? No, probably not. But let's see what this plugin does and if this is something you may want to add to your arsenal if you mix in a box. All right, so there's two different modules. We have the A channel and the A bus. Right here in front of me is the A channel, and then this is the A bus. Now, to get the most out of this plugin, the gain staging is the most critical part of getting the optimal sound out of this plugin. So how you do that is you want to make sure that you're hitting 0 on the VU meter. And you want to make sure that your calibration is set to negative 18 dBFS, which it is by default, so you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you're not hitting 0 on your VU meter, you want to use the volume fader inside the console. Not in your DAW, inside the console. And then you push it up to every track is hitting 0 on the VU meter. Again, you do this with the fader inside the console. Now, after you have that set and you need to make any volume changes and gain stage everything, then you want to use the volume faders inside the DAW. You really won't touch these once you have this set and everything is hitting at 0. All right, so let's go over a couple of controls. We have the push. And what the push does is this is going to push more volume, so you're hitting this console even harder. So when you have it set to warm, this is going to push 5 dB more. Hot is going to be 10 dB more. All right. You also have your high cut, low cut filter. You have where you can go from modern, vintage to no crosstalk at all. And then you have your saturation right here. But as you can see, it's kind of X'd out. That's because I have it grouped to my master bus. Now let's take a look at the master bus. All right, so the way I have this set up is everything is routed to the master bus. As you can see, I have my Rhodes, drums. So my individual tracks as well as the bus is all routed here. So this is where I can make any changes if I need to take off saturation on one or two of these or take them off all of them. I can do everything from here. All right, so I feel like the best way for you to hear this is for me to start with it in and then I'll take it away, because you can kind of hear it more and feel it more when it's gone. So let's start with it in and then I'll take it out. All right, so I'm going to point out what I hear with this plugin and what I think it does. Some people may not hear anything, or you may think it sounds worse, better, whatever, but this is what I hear. So one of the things I notice is the kick. I notice the kick has a little more punch and it kind of comes up. And I also notice the snare comes up and hits a little bit harder, and it kind of opens the sides up. You can hear the hi-hats a little more. It kind of pushes the sides out a little bit and opens the mix up a little bit. Now, that's just my opinion and what I hear. Leave in the comment section if you hear anything or you don't hear that at all. That's fine. So let's play it one more time and let's hear it. I think it does add something to the overall sound. It does seem to add a little more punch, a little more depth, in my opinion. You know, these are all just my opinions. The best thing to do is check out the plugin yourself and see if this is something that you may want to try or have, in your mix. So that's all I got for you today. If you have any questions and you like the video, please subscribe. Hit me up in the comment section with any questions. I'll answer them for you. And that's all I got for you today. Peace.